Hello and welcome back to the sixth episode of the Medical Writing Insider series. Today we have with us Dr. Hansini Bhaskaran. Dr. Hansini is a dentist and an early career medical writer. A warm welcome, Dr. Hansini.
Thank you for having me in your series, ma'am. And it's pleasure to meet you again after the workshop.
Absolutely. So, Dr. Hansini, tell us a little bit about the kind of work that you do as a medical writer.
Yes, ma'am. I mostly work on website content, social media content, and also product descriptions, landing pages. And also, I'm upskilling myself in writing video scripts and comic strips currently.
Okay, so scripts and comic strips as a medical writer. That sounds really interesting, Dr. Hansini.
Yes, ma'am. Like medical content is usually complex, so video
Mhm.
scripts and comic strips can help us to simplify it and convey it like very simply to the audience.
Yes,
So I thought, yeah, I can do that. So I'm upskilling in that area right now.
absolutely. So, Dr. Hansini, tell us about why you decided to move into medical writing and medical communications after being trained as a dentist.
Yes, ma'am. Honestly speaking, one of the reasons is like oversaturation of dentists currently in India, and another reason is low pay. So I was looking to shift into non-clinical sector, and I was exploring multiple options. And then I came across this medical writing, and then I started exploring the sectors under medical writing, and
Mhm.
under those sectors, medical content creation interested me most.
Yes. And Dr. Hansini, how you landed your first opportunity in this field?
Okay, once I started writing, I was telling my seniors, like who are dentists, and my friends that I have shifted into this field. And one of my seniors, she referred me to one of your friend, and that friend referred to me one small scale implant business. So they approached me through LinkedIn, and I landed my first client. Like, so it's like kind of referral and mouth to
Absolutely.
mouth word.
Mouth to mouth, yes. And I'm so happy that your first client was in the oral health space only. So it
Yes.
really helped you, right? Yes, absolutely. And so what are the different kind of, like you said, you mentioned some educational website content, right? So when you start as a medical writer, these different verticals that you work upon, so do you find any particular challenge when you are writing different new deliverables in medical writing?
As a healthcare professional, we are most used to writing like scientific papers and research papers. So simplifying them is a big challenge. Like we have to write as it is, like we have to make even a 10-year-old understand what we write. So I found that as a challenge in my very initial days. And then, like to read research papers, I found these two as a very huge challenge for me.
Yes, so I think because we are trained in academic writing and technical writing as doctors, we write papers or our theses, right? So we are tuned to that scientific language, and it becomes very difficult for us to break that mold and to simplify the things, right? So that is one of the biggest challenges. Yes, perfect.
And
So,
also,
yeah.
what content to put exactly in the blogs or website content we write. We have to be selective and also make sure that the audience also has to understand it. So that was also quite challenging for me.
Yes. So filtering what is relevant for your audience, right? And then
Yes,
removing everything else. So I think
definitely.
this is one of the biggest challenges nowadays because we have a lot of information around us.
Yes.
And when we decide to, research on a topic or read on a topic, there is so much information that sometimes we get more confused instead of getting clarity.
Yes.
So I think as medical writers, it is our responsibility to, break things down in such a way that the reader has a clear direction, right, in front of them. So, with that, Hansini, I have another interesting question for you. So, we talk about niche in medical writing, right? So, what is your niche? Have you decided upon niche yet, or you are just exploring a broad range of medical writing inputs?
I have decided my niche, doctor, and I'm currently focusing on nutrition, supplements, lifestyle, and also diagnostics, doctor, and pharmaceutical products. So I'm
Okay.
focusing on these five now, and they are kind of interrelated to each other.
Hmm. Yes. So, Hansini, I have a question. So, how did you decide that this can be your niche, that you can start working with this particular, you know, therapeutic areas? How did you decide upon that?
While practicing dentistry, I was into facial aesthetics practice also. So obviously, I had some knowledge about skincare, nutrition, and stuff. So I thought I can pick up that as my niche and explore the writing sector of those. So
Yes. So, you have
like it's
leveraged
better
your
to
academic
stick with
background.
it's
Yes. So,
better
I
to
think this
stick
is,
with what we know.
yeah, Hansini,
It's
I
better
missed what
to
you said.
stick with what we
Mm, mm,
it's
mm, mm.
know already or in which field we work. We can learn new things also, but to start, we can start
Mm.
from the field where we practiced.
Yes. So, first we start with our academic background, and then we can
Yes.
explore other areas in medical
Other
writing. That
domains.
would be a good approach. Yes, true. So, Hansini, if somebody is starting off as a new medical writer in 2026, because you are going through that phase, you are facing these challenges. So, what would be the three tips that you would want to give that person who is starting in 2026?
Yeah, I would ask them to read a lot, go through research papers. Like it would be difficult to understand at first, but try to go through a paper and then write a paragraph, at least one paragraph per day, and then read it out aloud. So you can understand how you have framed the sentence and how much readability it has. Like these three would help at the beginning stage, and then you can like write more and read more.
Yes.
And
Also,
also, you can start
hmm,
with internships.
yes, you can start with internships because internships give you a very good learning experience. So, more than
Yes, sir.
the monetary aspect of it, you learn new things, and that would be one of the best things for your medical writing career going ahead, right?
Yes, sir. There are multiple internships nowadays, like paid and unpaid. It's up to
Okay.
the person to choose paid or unpaid. But
Yes.
you will definitely learn something from the internship.
Yes.
Like how to write, how to structure your blog, or how
Mhm.
to write for social media, meta ads. You would get slowly about everything. So it's better to start with internships. Like you can start doing some courses which you can find online, attend webinars or workshop from your senior medical writers, and you can start with internships also simultaneously. These two also would help.
Yes. True. True. So, Hansini, you said that you landed your first opportunity via word of mouth from LinkedIn, right? So, do you think uh, LinkedIn is a good platform for medical writers? They need to explore the platform. Do you think so?
Yes, doctor. Actually, still I'm learning how to use LinkedIn. But as far as I know, LinkedIn is a great site for connecting with other medical writers. You can introduce yourself to them, and they might refer you for a small project they come across. So I guess for networking and referrals, LinkedIn is the best choice now.
Yes, true. And so, since you are starting your career in medical writing, you have taken an internship and you have then moved on. So, tell me, Hansini, how important it is to keep applying for roles, even after getting rejections? Because I know initially rejections can happen, right? So, we become
Yes.
frustrated after a point of time. So, how do you advise new medical writers to move ahead even after rejections?
Like you have to motivate yourself to get into this field, and you have to remember the main reason why you are shifting into medical writing, and you have to keep applying. Like even if you come across a LinkedIn post or LinkedIn job description with experience as 0 to 2 years, or even like 1 to 3 years, you have to apply. You have to keep a portfolio ready and also a resume ready, and you
Mm.
have to keep applying. Out of, if you apply for 100, you might get selected for one project. So
True.
luck also works and your skill
Mm.
also works. So you have to keep
Yes.
applying.
True. So I think like preparation meets opportunity. That is the best way of
Yes.
describing it. You have to keep yourself prepared for the right time, and then when the right time comes, so that you can grab that opportunity. Yes. So with that, Hansini, tell me a little bit about how much time it has taken for you to land your first role in medical writing.
It took me around 6 months after I have started, doctor. Like during that time, I was doing a lot of small courses from Udemy, Coursera, and I was attending these webinars and workshops. And it took me a while, but I was remembering why I started this. I have to keep going. But it would be helpful even after 1 year or 2 year down the lane, you will definitely get a job or get a project. So you have to keep trying.
Yes. And since this is a very, encouraging way of looking at it, because I know a lot of people who, you know, uh, don't like stop looking at opportunities even after 2 to 3 months, just after 2 to 3 months. So 6 months you have tried and you have landed your first opportunity. First of all, a big congratulations on your persistence, consistency, and the new role that you are going to enter. Hansini, tell us a little bit about um, what kind of preparation in the interview stages for the resume preparation. Okay, what kind of preparation you needed to do before you took writing assignments or interviews?
Okay, doctor. Like, for resume preparation, you have to like mention your clinical experience, but not solely focus on it. Like, you can mention it in a line or two, and then you have to mention about the internships or even small certifications you have done related to medical writing. And your
Mhm.
resume should be completely focused on medical writing, and also you should have a portfolio. You can have one blog, one like one poster which you have created during your college days for any presentation. You can put that up. And if you have any papers or reviews published, you can add that in your portfolio. These are the things which help me. And also, you should also be ready to learn and upskill while applying for all these roles, doctor. That is the most important point. I was doing all these things while before landing my first client.
Yes, yes. So I think waiting for the opportunity to come in and then moving into preparation mode is not a good way of looking at it. Rather, we would be in a preparation mode always, and when the opportunity comes, so that we are ready to go ahead and, face it.
Yes.
Yes. So, Hansini, tell me about the kind of like rounds of interviews or writing assignments that you were given or you are facing as an entry level medical writer.
Yes, doctor. First, it would be generally a call from the HR of the company. You have to introduce about yourself and what kind of work you do. And then they would arrange a virtual interview with the manager of the team or the person who is related to this
Mm.
content writing in the company. At the time, they might ask you to write live, or they might give you assignments to take home and work on 1 or 2 days and then submit it back to them. So this is the process. If you clear it, you will have a final round with the head of the department or a head of the team, and then you'll have a salary negotiation part. So this is the
Yes.
process of landing the job in medical writing.
Yes. Yes. So writing assignment followed by maybe one or two round of interviews. That writing assignment can be live or you will get some time to submit the work and move ahead with that. Yes. So Hansini, tell me, as a new medical writer who has not faced any interview process yet, but they are seeking opportunities, what kind of assignments should they be mentally prepared for?
Um, Mostly the HRs or the manager would ask you to write a blog, or they would ask you to write a short post for some topics, like write a LinkedIn post on this topic, or a post on hypertension for Instagram. So they should be prepared to write for that. And also they might ask about the different sectors under medical writing, like what is regulatory writing, what is like investigative brochures. Like we
Hmm.
should know everything about each
Basics.
thing.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yes, we should know about the basics, but we should have a separate niche also.
Yes, true. So, like you mentioned, that they might ask about creating a short LinkedIn post on a health topic or a drug, right? So, do you think it's a good practice to start working on these kind of assignments even before getting an actual assignment?
Yes, doctor. You can write a very short blog, like a blog with 500 to 600 words on
Hmm.
common medical topics, and keep it ready for your portfolio. Even the assignment sometimes would be on very common topic. We can even share our work with them. Like they would give some guidelines, but we can edit the into their guidelines and you can share the work. So it's important to write before you land an interview or a internship.
Yes, true. Hansini, tell me that as a woman, right, we have so many responsibilities, family, okay,
Yes.
work, profession, our careers. So, how do you suggest that women who want to move into medical writing, how can they manage their time? How can they manage their careers? How can they manage their family? Any tips that you have for them that has worked for you?
Actually, it's going to be really difficult at the beginning because we can't deprioritize family or work or anything. We have to keep everything at the same level. So, I would suggest them to start working for 2 or 3 hours at the very early stage. Like, if someone has a kid, they can start working when their kid sleeps, or if their husband takes care of their kid, they can like
Have some
keep an
time.
eye
Hmm.
for writing or reading, and they have to start like that. And eventually when you start getting projects, you have to have at least 4 to 5 hours to work on it. So we have
Yes.
to manage everything, and
Yes,
it's
so
kind of
I think blocking our time, maybe it is
yes,
30 minutes, maybe 40 minutes, maybe 1 hour, but blocking our time and kind of making the family members involved in the caregiving. If they have a kid or if they have an elderly parent who needs to be
yes.
taken care of, involving the family, like that would be one of the best ways of uh, going ahead and scheduling your work so that you can sit down and do your work on time, right? So a supportive family can make a lot of difference.
It's a huge plus.
Yes, yes. Hansini, tell me a little bit about the role of search engine optimization, answer engine optimization, and generative engine optimization. So we know them as SEO, AEO, and GEO, right? So what are they and why are they important in medical writing and content writing right now?
Even if you write and you have your work published, it should be visible online and it should rank in Google pages for people to come across your work and profile. So SEO, AEO, and GEO are very important. Keywords related to your topic. If I take diabetes, I'm going to search like how to manage diabetes or how to treat diabetes. So diabetes is going to be my main keyword, and I have to incorporate it in my article like for a certain amount of times. And there are like secondary and tertiary keywords which I have to add to make the article rank. And answer engine optimization is something like, if for example, if I search how I manage diabetes, I should have a very short and crisp answer in my article, so that it can be visible in the people may ask or people search for section in the first page of Google. So that is related to AO. And GUO is like AI models would usually search for very crisp and reliable source of answers from your article, and it will use to cite your articles when others search it in their engine. So all three together are very important when you write content online.
Perfect. So these things in 2026, we need to keep learning about these things, AEO, GEO, SEO. There is no other way
It
around it.
comes up with practice.
It comes up with practice, right? Right. And do you also think that we need to take some courses or some programs to learn? Because we are not technical people, right? But we want our articles to rank in Google, obviously. So, do you think that we should take some courses or something that can help us? You have any free resource recommendation that you want to share with us?
Yes, doctor. There are free sources from HubSpot related to SEO, AEO, and GEO. And also, there are multiple YouTube channels which are teaching these for free. And also, uh, you can learn these from other senior medical writers workshop also. They would teach you this. Like, it's
Yes.
your option. If you go for free, you can get it from the websites. And if you want paid, you can get some from the
Yes.
mentors.
I think most of us want to start with free options. So, you mentioned
Then
one
HubSpot
HubSpot.
will be.
That is one of the best out there. Like, according to you, you
Yes.
liked it. Okay, HubSpot.
Yes.
Okay, so I would suggest if you are struggling with SEO, AEO, GEO to understand the basics of it and why we need it in health writing, medical writing, healthcare content, then please go ahead and explore this free resource from HubSpot. Okay, do we have a name for this, Hansini? You remember any name for this course?
If we go to the HubSpot website and if we type SEO, it would automatically show videos related to SEO, doctor.
Okay, so we go to the HubSpot website and then we search for these keywords and automatically the programs or the videos or sessions will come up. Okay. So with that, Hansini, tell me a little bit about since you have interviewed with some companies in the last 6 months. How have they been taking AI? And like, are they flexible with you using AI, or do they don't like AI at all and have strictly told you not to, incorporate AI in your work? So how is the flow?
Most of the companies I have come across, they would ask me strictly not to incorporate AI, but
Okay.
some people they would ask to use AI to check grammar and readability. But we can't completely rely on the content generated by
No,
AI engines for
no,
submitting our assignments or anything. We
no.
can use it as a reference tool as maximums,
Hmm. Hmm.
nothing else. We can't use it for writing the content
So,
completely,
like
ma'am.
using it as an assistant, right?
Yes.
Just using it as an assistant, yes. Hansini, tell me again about a little bit about what is the difference? Because I see that you have also worked or you want to work as a medical copywriter. So, what is the difference between medical writing and medical copywriting for somebody who is new to this field? How do they understand that? What's the difference?
Medical copywriting is related to promotional writing, like writing to sell a healthcare product or a healthcare service, like writing social media content, like writing ads for the social media content. It is all completely related to copywriting, even writing landing pages.
Landing
Everything
pages,
is related to medical copywriting. Medical content writing is related to the blogs or a
educational
patient.
purpose.
educational purpose thing.
Yes, so I think though they are completely separate, medical writing, medical copywriting, but often when you work as a medical writer, you will end up working in overlapping projects where you need
Yes.
to create, deliverables that educate also, inform also, persuade also, promote also. So we
Yes, it
end up.
will be combination of both.
Yes, yes, true. So, having a basic understanding of medical writing, medical copywriting, pharmaceutical advertising, and medico marketing would, I think, absolutely help new people who are trying to start off in the industry. And we don't learn this in one day. We take
Yes.
months or even years to learn. So, even today, I keep learning new things as a medical writer, right? So, this is a kind of process. You grow with the process, just like in
Yes, sure.
any other profession. Okay, so Hansini, any tips that you want to give to our audience if somebody wants to start medical writing in 2026? What would be the top three tips or suggestions that you want to give?
As I said earlier, I would advise them to read and write a lot and also start with internships, even if it is paid or unpaid. And also, I would suggest them to take up webinars from senior writers and also like approach them, connect with them through LinkedIn, ask for their help. There are a lot of people who are ready to help, but a lot of freshers are hesitant to approach them. I would advise these three to do.
Please reach out. Yes, yes, absolutely. So, Hansini, how can a career trajectory look like for a medical writer? Because we were never trained to be a medical writer. Our academics are in different kind of fields, maybe a dentist, a doctor, a pharmacist, an Ayurvedic physician, a biotechnologist, right? So different kind, we come from different kind of fields. So coming from different kind of fields, how can the career trajectory grow as a medical writer? Yeah, Hansini, I
Like
think we lost connection.
the knowledge acquired from UG or PG days is definitely going to be helpful, but this is kind of completely a new trajectory, so we have to upskill accordingly, ma'am.
Yes, true. So I think that is one of the best things that we can do. Keep understanding the field, keep exploring resources, growing our network, getting in touch with people, learning new skill sets every day, and understand the field in a better way. So again, a big congratulations, Sansani, on starting your first role as a medical writer. I wish you all the best in your journey ahead. And for
Thank you,
all of
ma'am.
you, if you want to For all of you, if you want to get in touch with Dr. Hansini, I will share her LinkedIn profile in the description box below. Please feel free to reach out to her for any queries on medical writing that you have. And with that, we will close today's session. Thank you so much, Hansini, for sitting and doing this session with me. I loved it, and I'm sure our audience will love it too. So I'll see you in the next episode of the Medical Writing Insider series with another amazing guest among us. Till then, take care, guys. Stay healthy and be happy. Bye.